teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this football playoff game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Gamecocks offense trots out there to open this game. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
And they'll use the ground game here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Caught by the receiver. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Gamecocks pick up enough for a first down. They're going to run it here. Makes a nice move there. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down. Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Gamecocks will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, South Carolina, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they do not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Wolverines offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able.
The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn the previous ruling on the field. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's a 1st and 10 play. Wants to throw it. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw yet again. He finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They punch it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now from the pistol formation.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Now here's the toss play. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. There's the handoff. Breaks through. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's wide open, look out. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense can set up with a 1st down and goal.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Pass up the chip shot field goal. They go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. We'll see what he can do with the return. Can he make it? Oh, he spins free. And he's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. He'll hand it off. Clean to the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The Gamecocks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
14, Michigan, 3.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Down the middle, it's Reed. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback still with the football. Spin move and still going. It's a strong stiff arm. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback keeps the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll get him down quickly and not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass clock. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
14, Michigan, 10.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. A deep shot to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Gets to the first and still running. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
They make the stop, but it's a big play for the 31.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you...
Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback pulls the ball to keep it. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some...
Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. The 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up and score myself.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Short completion, the 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's caught across the middle. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. And the Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Reed. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And the back now goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to chuck it again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on a quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
He's running out of time here. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's got it. No problem.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. And it falls incomplete. An offensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't he make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
He's got a man down the middle. Who's in the clear? Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. It's a quick grab. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Second down play coming up. Sticking with the running game. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Gardner. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Makes a quick catch. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Here's the handoff, one first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And he knocks through the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. He's kicking down at Kevin Cars with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this depth, and it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Touchdown, South Carolina. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the front.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. And the Gamecocks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Gamecocks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. returner is brought down.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, nice design here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside, off to the right. Looks downfield, nobody's open, so instead of throwing it and forcing it into coverage, he's got the athletic ability there to pick up a nice couple yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Third down, out of the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down. On the run, it's Gardner. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And now the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it on a crossing route. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it go quickly. Oh, had a chance at another interception. Couldn't quite hold on. But it's going to be fourth down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. That sums up the game so far.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Look out, room to run here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. A stop and buck. This offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
13.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. off the play fake, looking to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Wolverines will have to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 in the 47. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Breaks free. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What will be an impressive CFP statement. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Give it to the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner will be brought down. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. On the move now. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
But this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Pressure is coming. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He escapes the pocket, and he slings it deep back to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. And the Gamecocks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Michigan, 13.
Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
He finds some space. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Who makes the grab? Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. We'll try to run it with the option. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset or planned it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Out of bounds, but not before a big... This offense is ripping the defense apart today. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Chewing clock with the running game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. They'll head out of bounds after another big gain. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. The Gamecocks are in the red zone now. Here comes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Handoff to the back. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good.
South Carolina, 77. Michigan, 20.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Play action here on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Off the play fake on first down. Blitz and a quick sack.
The defender did not fight on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up a 4th down now.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now. But you got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
4th down. He's throwing for it. The ball is picked off. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines. The defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
77, Michigan.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
They got him down, but that 1st down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offense.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
84, Michigan, 27.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game.